So in this video, I'll be telling you at least 5 things that your doctor may not be telling you. And before we start, this video is not in any way to bash or talk bad again about doctors. I work with doctors, I partner with doctors, and especially doctors who are functional and integrative. So this video is not in any way to speak bad against doctors. As a mom who went through CS and who have gone through a couple of a few medical procedures, I would say that doctors are superheroes. But there are some things they may not be telling you, and this doesn't mean that the doctor is bad. It also just means that you need to be more informed. So this video is for educational purposes, is to help you look beyond what you already know and seek for more answers. Now, the first thing your doctor may not be telling you is, and I'm looking at my notes, is that most of the illnesses start in the gut. 70% of your immune system is in your gut. So if you want to be healthier, if you want to be a healthier version of yourself, you have to start with your gut. And the gut is, it's a super control button that controls how you feel, how you focus, how you interact. So if you're having brain fog, always feeling tired, you're constipated, you're bloated, you are having digestive issues, it's your gut. So, but the doctors may give you medications, to help those symptoms, but you need to address the root cause. And the second thing is that your doctor may not tell you what the root cause of your problem is, right? Your doctor may not tell you what the root cause. They may address the symptoms, but they don't address the root cause. Another thing that your doctor may not be telling you is nutrition. I have had clients who have gone through a treatment and they were asked by their doctors to eat whatever they like. No, if you are going through a healing journey, you cannot eat whatever you like. It's just like telling someone who wants to lose weight, eat whatever you like and you will lose weight. It's not possible. You will gain 10 pounds, I promise you. So every healing journey requires a tailored, personalized nutrition plan, and that is one of the things I do in my holistic health and lifestyle change program. We look at your symptoms, we look at the root cause. So it's a non-medical support where we look at your symptoms. Now, I recently have a client who is going through, who has high levels of cortisol, DHEA, and that's stress. So we are looking at foods that can help her balance her, her cortisol levels. We're looking at, exercises, detox, things that can help her feel much better again. We're also evaluating her diet to see, the ratio between protein, healthy fats, and carbohydrates, just to make sure that she eats to fuel her body and not weaken it. So your doctor can't tell you eat whatever you like because you just went through a treatment, a surgery. Even after surgery, I have worked with clients who have gone through surgery, and after surgery, we have to still work to restore yourself, like to make you feel good again. I had a client who went through surgery for cancer, and we had to work on looking at her personal products, healing her gut, because with surgery, you take lots of medications, you take antibiotics. Some of these things destroy good gut bacteria. You need to, eat more gut-friendly foods, eat food that are high in polyphenols, eat food that are high in fiber. So there is a nutrition for every healing journey. And your doctor may not tell you that. That's because, honestly, these guys do so much. So it's a lot of work, having to work with people on their nutrition plan. So that's definitely something your doctor may not be telling you. And that's because most of them are not trained to do so. And, they only are trained to help you feel better. So the next thing is, they may not tell you about toxins. They may not tell you that the dyes, the sugars, the polysorbate 80, the sucralose, the high comfort syrup, the carrageenan, all those things in your foods may be causing your inflammation. They don't know about toxins. They don't know that the fragrance in your cream, in your personal care product, the chemicals, those harmful chemicals can be, increasing your symptoms. No, they don't know that. And that is one of the things I do, in my holistic lifestyle change program. We look at your products, we look at your pantry, we look at everything that you do, we look at your lifestyle, and so that as you begin to heal, your environment is supporting that healing. You can't say, oh, I'm healing of asthma, and your deodorant, your perfume, your cream, your facial care products are all filled with fragrance. You will never heal. You can't say, oh, my child is healing of asthma, and the detergent, the fabric softener are all filled with toxic chemicals. That healing will not be possible. You can't say I'm healing of cancer and you're going to look at your diet, it's just carbohydrate and junk. No, that healing will be slow. So doctors may not tell you this, but you need to know it. You need to know it. And now the next thing your doctors may or may not tell you is that you do not have to be on medications forever. You don't have to live your whole life on medications forever. Right? Yes, it is okay to start your healing journey with medications, but it is not okay to remain on medications forever. I mean, how would you feel every day your life is tied to a pill? Sometimes I struggle with taking my, prenatal vitamins, my magnesium, my omega-3 fatty acids, and, I have to set an alarm to, remind myself to, take it alongside my meal. And that is why one of the things I do personally is to make sure that those foods that I have as supplement, I eat them as food. So for omega-3, I would eat lots of sardines. I would eat lots of salmon. I'll make a big bowl of salmon salad. I will make a big bowl of mackerel, mackerel with steamed vegetables. I try to eat my food as medicine. For magnesium, I would, make a bowl of a granola bowl with lots of pumpkin seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds. I just eat my food as medicine. So your doctor may not be telling you that yes, you may be starting with medications, but you don't have to do medications forever. So I believe this has been helpful. Now, like I said, your doctor is doing a great job, but I hope this has opened you up to thinking differently. And if you need help, feel free, click the link and let's get started. If you are currently on medications and you've done a lot of things and the things I have said here today make sense to you and it's something you want to try, click the link and let's get started. And in 4 weeks you would begin to feel yourself again. So I hope this was helpful. And I also want to say some doctors are integrative and functional. So you can choose to work with an integrative practitioner, people who look at you from a holistic perspective and not just that one, and not just the diagnosis. I hope this was helpful. If it was, give this video a thumbs up. Can you just do that now? Thank you. And subscribe, share it with someone who is on a healing journey. And if you think the program is something you want to try, go ahead and sign up and I look forward to helping you. Thank you and have a good one. Bye.